All right, for those who are just now joining us, welcome to this brand new live stream. Today we're going to be doing another collaboration, sort of. This is going to be a multiplayer game, and we're going to be playing with the other YouTube channel. You probably heard of his content before. He is Konglomerat, and I'm going to be playing with Rezola today. So today we are playing some Total War Rome 2. Let me go ahead and get the screen switched over so you guys know what I am doing on this screen instead of just looking at my beautiful little overlay. But again, today we are going to be playing some Total War Rome 2, and we're going to be playing a campaign today. So I hope you guys enjoy what happens here, and we'll go ahead and let Konglomerat know that we are ready. Alright, I am ready.
Okay, I left you a nice greeting in your chat.
Yay. I see you there. And for those who are watching right now, if you can hear him okay, please let me know. Hopefully you can.
Make sure you hit ready at the bottom, DG.
Alright, it does look like that everyone can hear you, so that's awesome that I didn't have to... Usually I have a problem with that whenever I first start out.
Yeah, I've learned my audio levels. I just have to keep my mic static and like at its base level, and then I lower my everything else by 5.1 decibels.
I usually jump between like 5 and 10.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because sometimes it doesn't even work, and then sometimes I literally have to make like a second audio track for some reason. I don't know why.
I think we're gonna get a little cutscene when we start out here for each of our nations.
Okay. Is this okay? Now it's ready.
Oh, okay. Well, no cutscene. All right, so you get the first turn. A new turn will always start with you, and then it will come around to me, and then all the AI by the looks of it.
Okay. Okay, so what we are doing right now is that basically this is a micromanaging game. We are playing as Rome, so we're playing as the Roman Republic. We are not the Roman Empire yet, we are the Roman Republic, and we are playing as a co-op with Macedon, which is where Konglomerat is playing out of. So again, we're going to go ahead and make a couple of turns, and I'm going to check real quick. Are we at war? We should. Yeah, we are at war with the Etruscans. So we have an army. We have an army right here, and we have a spy. I'm going to go ahead and send my spy up there. And then we're going to raise an army. We're going to raise Cornelius Scipio. Go ahead and raise you as an army. Bodyguard unit. We're going to do cavalry. We're going to recruit. And we will do 3 Hastati. And then 2 Velites. Veliti? Something? I'm sorry if I'm skewering these names. I'm still trying to get used to them. Then we have to check on our economy. Oh yeah, we need to research technology. So I'm gonna research technology. Go to trade and finance, see what we're doing right here. Getting a lot of income off of this term, so we don't need to worry about the economy yet. And I guess we're just gonna prepare for an attack on the Etruscans. And I think we're gonna recruit 2 more Hastati and 1 Velits. Mercenaries, recruits, details. We're not going to do that. Objectives. Let's look at the objectives. Control 100 settlements either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies, and then completely control the following 3 provinces either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. So Italia, Caledonia, and then Mesopotamia. So Mesopotamia, ooh, we got to go through everyone to get all the way over to Mesopotamia. So it is telling, oh wow, it wants me to go all the way up into Britannia. Yikes, that is a long way from us. So it wants me to control Britannia, Mesopotamia, and all of Italia. That's going to be a fun way to get all the way up to Britannia. I think that's it. Together with your cooperative ally, maintain 160 units in total. Current is 32, and together with your cooperative ally, maintain 60 naval units, which is currently 7 right now. I say I am mega based and red pilled and will donate $35. Jeez, okay. Hell yeah. Get another AMN up in this house. I'm gonna go ahead and end the turn right here. Alright, I went ahead and ended the turn. Just go ahead and let you do that. I only recruited a couple of units.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a trade agreement between the 2 of us because that will make us some more money. Yeah, we got a projected value right now of 64, so that will give us 64 more money per turn if you accept this. And that will grow as we grow.
All right, I accepted it.
Thank you.
Say I am... Oh, you want me to say that. Say... Okay, I am mega based and red pilled, and I will donate. Well, I don't have to say that. I am mega based and red pilled. I don't know if you're going to take clips out of this. If you take clips out of this, I'm going to copyright you. So it's still in him. Just let him take over the Greeks. I believe I start out at war with the Etruscans, right?
Let's see. You start out war with, yes, the Etruscan League, and your only ally right now is me. I start out at war with Tylus. Oh, I see them.
Is that to your south or your north?
East. They're by Constantinople.
A person, thank you so much for donating $25. I absolutely appreciate the support. That's awesome. I need to make like a dedicated PayPal or something like that for these for like streams or something like that, because YouTube takes like 40% of the money that I make off of these streams. So it is unfortunate that they do take so much off of the money that I make off of these streams. So honestly, I just need to make like a dedicated PayPal or something like that. That way, like, people can donate basically directly to me. Thanks for the entertainment while my laptop is in the shop. Thank you so much. I appreciate being entertainment. I'm trying to play some Political Process. For some reason, Political Process does not want to work with me. Like I start the game and then it doesn't do anything anymore for some reason. I don't know why. Screw taxes, I know, right? Alright, we got 10 viewers in here. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you were new. Let's go ahead and get up to 10 likes on this video if we can. I have a feeling PP is almost dead in development a little bit, but uh the uh the beta just got what do you call it? The beta just got updated. Like, he's updating the beta, but he's not updating like the actual game. So it's
I'm just going through my turn. I made some trade agreements with some of my neighbors.
okay. Yeah, I figured you were micromanaging a lot.
I have some. The AI is really easy to exploit for diplomacy, so I have been doing a little bit of that.
I actually have barely touched diplomacy in some of my other games.
Oh, I rely on it to win towards the end when I have so much conquered. Because in this game, I'm sure you already know, your Imperium level starts to go up. Well, I don't like dealing with Imperium level above a certain level, so I just start making military allies. Oh, we never looked at the objectives. Let's do that. So what do we have to do to win here? So together, between us, we must maintain 160 units. There's a maximum of 20 units in a stack. So that's eight stacks between us. So 4 and 4. That's easy. 60 naval units, 20 in a stack. So that's like 1.5 between us. Should be easy. We're both seafaring. We need to control in its entirety Italia, which is your starting province, meaning you must capture or become allies with our whoever's to the north of you. Oh, the Etruscan League. Well, I know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
The other one is Caledonia at Hibernia. This is one of yours. So that's Northern Britannia.
Yeah, that's I actually already went over my objectives, and I noticed that I did have to go all the way up into Britannia. And I was just like, ooh, that's going to be fun going up into Britannia.
That's a Rome one. I usually don't even conquer that. I usually get that through alliances. The one that there's only one specific to me, and it's Mesopotamia.
Yeah.
So I was in the right direction when I said Seleucids. And in addition, we must have 100 settlements through direct control, client states, or military allies. Awesome. We're starting out small.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to go up into Mesopotamia, you still have to go through the Seleucids and the Antagonids, right?
Unless I make allies, but we'll see about that.
Yeah, I kind of thought I was supposed to go to Mesopotamia, but I guess that's more of a you objective.
It's both of us, but either of us can do it. I'll probably be the one to do that. Italia is easy. You're going to get that at the start, so you should make your goal Britannia.
Yeah. So Italia, does that mean I have to go through Sicily and
No. So click on Rome, and then you'll see Roma, Neapolis, Arminium, and Velathri. And at the top, you'll see it says Italia. That is the province. All those settlements are in the province.
Okay, so that's going up north toward the Alps.
Yes, you are just pushing north through Italy right now. The two provinces or settlements directly north of you, those are your targets for Italia. You're going to get them no matter what. You're at war with them anyway.
Yeah. So raising armies, is that so what should I do in terms of that in order so I can like basically just stomp right through right through Italia?
Well, it's personal preference on what kind of army you want to build, but Rome's greatest strength is its legion. Its greatest strength is its melee sword fighters, and a lot of your guys are also skirmishers. They don't advertise it very well, but a lot of your melee also has pylum they can throw. You're not going to be very ranged heavy until you start conquering some Germanic areas, because then you can place down something called an auxiliary barracks, where you can get range. You're going to be pretty weak in terms of range, so I wouldn't put any more than never put any more than 4 ranged units, I'd say, in terms of like spear throwers or archers or slingers. But in your case, all you have are like the velites and the levies. I wouldn't rely on those very heavily. I'd get a strong melee force and some cavalry if I were you.
Okay.
Some siege equipment would be nice too, but I almost never touch siege equipment because I don't need it.
Okay, that sounds fine. And the reason that we're still waiting right now is because Rizal is still making some time to do his initial setup. So that's why we're waiting right now. No, the stream didn't cut out. I was tabbing in and out. Again, we're just waiting on Konglomerat right now. He's doing his setups. I highly doubt it's going to take this long later on down the game, but usually the initial setup of a game, especially of how micromanaging you are in this one, I figured it would take a little bit, so. Got me scared off my Wi-Fi for a second. Oh, yeah.
Passing that turnover.
There we go. Yeah, some of my I alt-tabbed real quick, and then someone thought that their internet was out of whack.
Yeah, no, the game just doesn't alt tab well. It doesn't stay in focus. All right, back to you.
Yay. All right, I think...
If you don't want to go into Sicily, I'd try to become friends with Syracuse because they're Hellenic and they could be pretty friendly to you, and they could maybe chase Carthage out of Sicily.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Always look for trade agreements at the start because it's a good way to get some income rolling in.
Yeah, I think I'm going to...
Greetings. We are civilized folk, so you may speak as you wish, and we will give you an honest answer.
All right, thank you so much. We're going to do break trade agreement with... Offer demand breaking of an existing treaty with a third party. Defensive, cancel trade. So we already have trade with them. Can I... Wait, no! Go to there. Military alliance. Will they say that? Likelihood of success? No. Let's try to pay him. Wait, why am I demanding? Okay, there we go. Offer. 1,400. Likelihood of success? No. What if I pay him 2,000? No. Offer. They rejected.
Yesterday, I saw many dead fish in the water. Two kinds of fish. An omen, I feel.
Darn. Break agreement, military access, military alliance, join war against. What about my client estate? I guess I'll wait for them to do that because they usually have done that to me before. So we have Etruscan League. Still kind of getting used to some of this classical history. So let me see what we can do with Macedon.
Friend. Greetings. Will you have wine, fine olives, or a
Okay, looks like we already have that with them. Okay, so we have...
Come here with your offers and leave with nothing?
I didn't know it brought it up with you.
You're wasting my time in my court?
Oh, man. I didn't
How
know...
dare you disrespect Alexander's chosen?
I didn't know it brought it up with it, but now he's giving me a shit time. Yeah, you can cuss on this because I've actually
Literally
made money.
every power and revolution president, when you invite them to speak and then don't actually offer anything.
Oh my god!
Remember you. Time.
Oh my god! Whenever you literally like you're playing as the United States and you have someone from like Zimbabwe wanting to offer you like 30 pounds of grapes or something.
Whenever I don't want to waste someone's time on accident, I just offer them a coffee because that counts to them as a good meeting.
Yeah, and then you get a what do you call it, like some sort of a thing in the mail or in the newspaper where it's just like, oh, this meeting was fruitful and is for...
It opens the door to democracy. Our leaders had coffee together.
Wow.
Thank you, Starbucks.
And this was sponsored by coffee, the coffee sector.
Yeah. Damn, the coffee bean industry had a huge boost after that meeting. I wonder why.
Ooh, I wonder if I can do a coordination target with Macedon.
Growth went up so high, we gotta take care of inflation now.
Wonder if we can go to war with Epirus.
We can. I plan on doing it after I take care of Tylos, because Epirus has the rest of my Macedonia province, and you always want to unify your core starting province, or any province you get into. That way you can issue an edict.
Okay. So I assume once I take care of the Etruscans and then you take care of Tylos, then that'll be our coordination target?
If you want to help me take this, that is up to you.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at it right now, and I was kind of like, that could actually be a really good starting thing. That way we could actually like get into battle together.
Yeah, I need that port for two reasons. Number one, of Apollonia, I need it to set up a shipyard because the military wharf and the shipyard produces different kinds of ships, and the melee unit I want for my navies, I would need a shipyard for as well. And also, that gives me a good place if I ever need to send units into Rome to assist you. That's the perfect jumping point.
Details. So apparently they're in some sort of stance. Unless it's because they're recruiting. Okay, so I canceled that. Okay, yeah, that was because I was recruiting. Ah! So I am going to circle auto-resolve, break siege. We're going to auto-resolve this. And then we're going to do protective.
So you're starting a battle. Ooh, auto resolve. Yeah, that is a good auto resolve. That is a good one.
Sets.
Oh, I just realized what you meant when you said about the, what was it? The chance to win. I don't actually have the chance to win meter enabled. I have a bar. I have a yellow and red bar.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
Oh, okay. There is a way to enable like a chance to win count, but I don't rely on that. So what you just took, by the way, when I'm Rome, I tend to rush this in the first turn because you can win the auto resolve on turn 1.
Yeah, since we're on term 2, that's actually what I've done. Like usually in the first or second turn, I actually rush this city.
Yeah, your first couple turns in Total War, any Total War, are your most vital. It is where you are most likely to lose the game.
Another question. Okay, so after I take a city, do you occupy, loot, or raise? Because I actually raised it one time just so I could get the money from it, and then I ended up having like one of the worst times with the resistance that they had.
If I plan on keeping it close to the center of my empire, I occupy it. If I'm waging a war that for whatever reason I feel like I'm not going to win, if I'm taking something, I'm at least going to loot it.
Yeah, okay.
I almost never raise anything.
Understandable. And then another thing, whenever I take a city and then I have like two or like a couple of different units that have lost health, so whenever I want to heal them, how do I do that quickly?
You stay in a town and you don't do anything.
Okay, that's it.
Well, that's not true. You can move, but you want to end the turn in a town. You can like test it out at some point. You can see a little plus symbol around the card of your unit, and it will tell you exactly how much it's going to replenish over the next turn. Step outside the city, and you're going to find that's not quite the same amount anymore. You want to be in a city or in a fortified stance, and if you can, if you want to speed it up, then you'd want to have in the province you're healing special buildings that help increase reinforcement rates.
Okay. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to want authority, gravitas. I'm going to go for authority. And then, so we're going to be completely healed in 3 turns, and then we can go after Armenian. Then we're going to look.
In most instances, also, I wouldn't just leave your other armies and navies strewn about. I would leave them in a city. That way, if they get attacked, they're protected. But more importantly, if the city gets attacked, it's protected.
Yeah, because this isn't one of those things where they're like automatically ready whenever they're like in the middle of the field or something like that.
So if you're close enough to the city, you will reinforce it. Like your guy sitting outside of Neapolis, he would reinforce the city no matter what. And the city garrison would reinforce him. However, the dude you have down closer to Sicily, at the bottom of the boot, he is not close enough to Cosentia in order to reinforce it or being reinforced by it. And neither Neapolis nor Cosentia have walls, nor do they have very large garrisons. Well, Neapolis actually has a pretty decent one.
We hunger for battle. Call this a garrison?
We're gonna wait just so we can get some more gold in this next turn. Again, for those who are watching right now, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to see more Total Rome, just let me know down
Also,
in the
try to
comments
win your
below.
battles with your leader while he is a general, because that will increase your influence on your politics screen.
Okay. All right. So we have one more turn before that's done. All right, I'm going to go ahead. All right, I'm going to throw the turn over to you.
Okay.
And this is going to be a little bit of a different gameplay, I believe. Mainly because this is more of a slow gameplay kind of game. So that's so again, it's a little different in terms of gameplay than games that I've played before on this channel. So, but this is we were supposed to play Imperator Rome, but for some reason Imperator Rome did not want to work for me. And I mean, Imperator Rome is actually pretty fun. Um, but I also really like this game right here. Um, so we're going to be conquering Italia in this playthrough, and then we're also going to try to make our way up north toward Britannia. Britannia, for those who are not familiar with classical history, is, I mean, if you if you can tell by the name Britannia, it is Britain. So that is the area that we're going toward. Is that we're going to be going toward Britain from Italia. We're, I guess, most likely we're going to be pushing through Gaul. Gaul is also modern day France. Snowy Shadow, welcome to the live stream. I haven't seen you here, I believe, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, I want to give a quick shout out to A Person. That's literally the name of his channel. It's A Person. And I want to give a quick shout out to him, again, for donating $35 to this live stream. So again, thank you so much, A Person, for supporting this channel the way you do. Really do appreciate it. You are a man of your word. I think you still owe me $10, though, because you told me to say poggers in Discord. So you still owe another $10. You're short $10 in this live stream, so I'm going to be waiting for that. I'm just kidding.
How may I serve you?
Nope.
Excuse me. You must have patience. We are Alexander's chosen.
That's right.
You do not.
Perhaps a modest gift of coin would have my people see you.
Oh, Liguri is offering you something.
Looks like it was a Liguria. Liguria wants to demand 900 coins from me in a non-aggression pact, and can't really say no to that, but I'm gonna counter offer. I'm gonna say, give me money. And then no, we're just gonna ask for money. Aha!
Now we have talked long, but we have agreement.
Wait, I gave him money. I messed up. They asked me for money, and then I just took away the non-aggression pact, and I gave him 900 coins for no reason.
Wow.
I'm an idiot. I thought it was the other way around.
Your rule will not be remembered as Rome's greatest part of history. I'll tell you that.
My skills are yours.
Chance of success 49, 45. So there's a 49% chance of agent failure. And a 6% chance of her getting wounded.
How can I be of assistance?
Let's go.
On the road again.
Go closer, see what's going on here. Ooh, he's not that well defended. We're gonna wait until winter's over. We're gonna go back to Rome.
We hunger for battle.
Good afternoon, PTK. Welcome to the live stream. See, one of my most esteemed members of my channel is here. Details, public order, change return, so that's good. Tax province. Ooh, I can take away taxes.
At your command.
Wonder what else we can do. So let's go here. No, let's need to check how much money I'm making per turn. Actually, so we're making 2,000 per turn. $2,000 per turn. One of surely the most. Absolutely, PTK. I'll donate $10. So what happens if I move taxes up? Yeah, see, people wouldn't like that. Public order would actually go down and growth would go down. And treasury. So what I want to do, we're going to go ahead and raise an army over here. We're going to raise some forces. Gnaeus, oh, I'm sorry. Gnaeus Novius, Lucius Paparius, and Cursor. Marcus Junius Brutus. I always have a bad time with Marcus Junius Brutus, so we're going to wait on him. We're going to do Appius. My boy Appius. I'm going to put him on a horseback.
Hunger for battle.
We're going to do 3 Hastati. We're going to do 5 Hastati. I believe 2 of those. Upkeep cost 90. So that's 90 times like 6. Should be only a few hundred. So we're going to keep him up there. That way we can actually have an extra army that we can send into the northern Italia whenever we can. And then this guy's down here.
Rome needs good fighters.
So we're going to recruit 1 more for that. Hire mercenaries faction. Let's look at our faction real quick. Politics. Republic. House of Junia. Secure loyalty. What are we doing? So we're the Julia house. 33%. Then Cornelia. So it's going to cost a lot of gold. Negotiate with party leaders to secure continued loyalty to the regime. 10% loyalty for target party for 5 turns. The heir of Alexander waits patiently. Oh yeah, like, there's something called patience. Nah. Do I have to worry about Cornelia yet? Loyalty breakdown. 23. 5. Actually, target party, House of Cornelia. Okay, so I did that by accident, but a good thing we did it on the correct party. Consequence, negotiations were a success, and you can sleep safely, at least for a while. Okay, gonna go ahead and... Okay, so we actually did click on it. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, you want to provoke him so we can start another civil war? How many civil wars did Rome have again? Alright, since the House of Alexander is waiting patiently for us, we're going to go and end the turn. Starting with the end of turn. Oh, yeah, we need to research technology. That's what I meant to do a second ago. Manipular. Organization. And then, alright, let's go ahead and end it. You're welcome. Is the stream lagging for anyone else? That actually might be you. I have a preview going on.
More like, your will is done, great heir of Alexander.
This man. I actually messed with my stream settings since the last live stream, and this one is actually working a little bit better right now. So I don't see any issues right now, at least on my side. And I'm watching a preview of the live stream right now. My superpower live stream, ooh, that one, ooh, the lag in that one was just awful. Let's go ahead and see what Mr. Macedon is doing. I know he's going to be making a move on Tylus very soon. We're still in winter times, so we can't really make a move on Armenium yet. The city of Armenium kind of reminds me of really nice man by the name of Arminius. I think Augustus is still asking for his legions back.
Carthage must reconsider her friendships. Some have merit, some
Oh,
do
what
not.
does Carthage want? War?
Yeah, they ended their non-aggression pact.
War! War!
Damn it. Damn it, Carthage. I'm scared.
They just moved off of Arminian.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. You can see the edge has been found by foreign forces. They are now vulnerable to hostile.
That army is expanding, though. It's up to 10 units. So, like, they moved off and then started recruiting. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. What the fuck?
At your service.
45% chance of success.
What do you wish of me?
We hunger for battle.
Now, if I wanted to take another certain city, should I take the army head on or should I go for the city itself?
The city itself, because, well, it depends on the situation, but if you want the city, then you're going to want to go for the city. If the enemy army is in range of reinforcing the city, you're going to have to fight it either way. You just decide where you want to fight it. You go for the city, well, you're going to fight a siege, but the army's not going to be there. The army's going to come from off map. It's going to try to rush into the city, or you can even intercept it outside. You go for the army, well, you can wipe out the army and the enemy's garrison, but then you'll still have to go for the city. Whereas if you go for the city, you can kind of try to wipe them out in one battle rather than two.
Commander?
Okay, so we're going to have to think about this real quick. So I got two armies right here. One of them's basically ready.
Ready for battle.
And I could take it head on. He's got 10 units right here. Unit rank 2.
Commander.
Unit rank 2. How do I do that? Unless that's because of the amount of experience they have. If I send a spy,
Swings are yours.
army sabotage. Critical success, 37% chance of success, but then a 46% chance of failure.
How may I serve you? Observing the enemy.
Steals food from the local region, adding it to your reserves and possibly causing starvation in enemy lands. So we got...
Ready for orders.
Looks like we could literally take this army on. But what if I...
Battle.
So it looks like I can take the city. So, okay, let's
Laying siege to the settlement.
send the army in. Ooh, see. Siege vehicles are only available when attacking province capitals. Assault. Auto-resolve.
You set this to auto-resolve?
I didn't... Oh, no!
You're gonna die!
Yeah, I know. I just messed up. I wanted to check. I wanted to check on the chances, and I clicked on it. I didn't know it was going to confirm it then and there. I'm going to kill it.
In the future, here's my suggestion. If you're not sure about whether to fight a battle, hit to fight it. I will look at it for you. And if you want to auto-resolve it, I can hit auto-resolve because it defaults to that anyway.
So is that waiting on you?
Yeah. And dead. So, don't touch anything. I'm going to offer you a little gamey move. There's an autosave every time someone hits end turn. I was the last person to hit end turn. You can start your turn again if you really want.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay, back out.
Oh man, I hate myself. Ben loves ugly chicks. That is the greatest name
Right,
that I
let's
have ever
back up.
seen. Think you're gonna have to invite me.
Darren in your chat. Use the autosave. Use the cheese.
Oh man, playing with PG is one of the worst things ever.
What is this little community you have? You know, I post a Power and Revolution video. Everyone's telling me not to use cheese. Your fucking group's all like, "Hey, use the cheese. Do it. Do it." I want what you got. I even look at a commando and my whole comments are yelling at me. I was just looking at it. I wasn't gonna send it to Washington.
Oh, look at that. I have the army back.
Yeah.
At your command.
Why do I have... Oh, no, that's my income. I was going to say, why do I have money again? I was looking at the wrong thing. That's right where I hit end turn. Oh, and now... Oh, well, that's nice. Sparta wants me to join the war against Epirus.
Hey, I mean,
Sparta is my ally.
I mean, you can get that port pretty early on, and you can help me out whenever I F up again.
Most importantly, I could have Sparta's help while fighting Epirus. If I put off Tylus for a little bit.
You got a moderate chance of success there, Chief.
Well, it was his offer. I was just looking at a counter offer. Yeah, I guess I'll help him. I love how that changed my my reliability to untrustworthy after I helped my defensive ally. I got untrustworthy. 10 out of 10. Would diplomacy again.
Assistance. I simply cannot do that. There is more I could do.
But okay, looks like I'm gonna fight Epirus instead. That's interesting.
Oh, I can't wait to see how that turns out.
Ready for battle.
I'm building up like a really good stack before trying any of this, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well.
One sad thing is Macedon, though. I don't have swordsmen nearly as good as yours. Hellenic factions rely on spears.
All of that is going to take one turn. War declared. Thania Sardes, Tribilia, and Odyssean. I think that's in the Black Sea. Macedon and Epirus. And Quartermaster. So we're just going to continue to build up our military. Honestly, I'm probably just going to wait to take Alalia. Oh, it's a thunderstorm. And then we're just gonna hope that Carthage just doesn't do anything. We're just gonna hope that, actually, let's go to diplomacy. Let's see how Syracuse thinks of us.
Be welcome here, and speak as you wish,
No!
without fear of consequence or danger.
My treasury. Payments. Offer. Come on, I want your help, Syracuse. Who else do we have? Oh, look at that. Look at Epirus. They're just at war with everyone, aren't they? Oh, basically the entire Greek peninsula. We're just gonna cancel. I think we're just gonna... Technology. So we have one more. No. Did I get them to help yet? I think I already did on my other turn. Still at war with the Etruscans, and we're building up our military. We're getting 1,600 gold every turn. See, this is the fun thing. We really should have rushed these ones in the first couple of turns. Because we wouldn't be dealing with it as we are now. Forces... I'm gonna throw this back over to him. Are you going to go for the city again? Not yet. Not until I can actually build up my forces. Well, it looks like he's done.
These sons of fucking bitches.
What would they do?
I agreed to help them in their war, and then they ended their defensive alliance with me. Loyal my ass.
Are you kidding?
Loyal my ass. At least I still have Athens.
That's sad.
But
My people are proud.
Sparta might have to get a visit
But pride does not
after
stop
Epirus
a
is
man
dead.
having friends.
Non-aggression pact. Yeah.
You
I'm
have
gonna go ahead
spoken
and do
with
that.
Clarity of thought and a rhetorical flourish. You have surely earned the favor of your gods.
The alliance between these factions have been broken. Macedon and Sparta. Oh man. Oh man. Poor conglomerate. One of his chats said, "Off with their heads." Yes, sir, off with their heads. Oh god, there's a plague. Gripping this for an army. Let's go ahead and look. So there's a plague. Oh no. But then if we attack them, that means that we're gonna get infected with whatever the hell they have. But
Does
that
Darren
means...
mean that I'm in trouble?
Huh?
Darren says, man, he's in trouble.
So apparently there's a plague in the army of the Etruscans. Does that mean that if I attack them now, that I would actually be able to kick their ass?
On their army. It's on their army. It's not in the province. It's their army has the plague, so it can spread where the army goes. But you can go still attack.
Doesn't that give them like a doesn't that give them like a negative bonus whenever I attack them?
What it actually does is it kills them over time.
Yeah.
They are unable to regain reinforcements. Sparta's coming for you next? No. I'm coming for Sparta next.
The only noise in Sparta after the invasion will be crickets. Yeah, we can go into Sparta together. Don't worry. We'll go. We'll see him again.
If Athens betrays me as well, I'm gonna roll some fucking heads.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious if Athens betrayed you too.
I'm going to conquer all of Greece.
So to make sure,
Crete.
so to make sure that I don't have to restart this game again, what do I do to make sure that I can win this battle in a city?
Well, you just look at what they have compared to what you have. Right now, that army does look like it is in range to reinforce the city potentially, but I would head there with at least like a full stack of 20 typically. If there's an enemy stack involved, especially since their stack is building up, and that city has a garrison of 6 plus 2 ships, which will likely disembark to join the battle. You'd want at least a full stack going up against that. But if they have too many troops over there, what you may want to do instead is set your eyes on Alalia, the city's called here, but it's Corsica.
See,
because that's also a true.
Do I need to build up a navy for that, or can I just send the troops over there?
The troops will auto embark on ships if you tell them to disembark from like a port or sometimes a beach. A navy is kind of separate. You want a navy in a naval battle, that's for sure. But what you'll probably want to do with those troops, if you're sending just troops and no navy, you're going to embark them. Send them to the beaches nearby the city in Corsica, and then attack the city. Do not attack from the water if it's not a navy.
So
or if you rather wait to do that, what I would do is I would just build up your stacks, maybe get 2 full stacks, and you'd go steamroll Arminium. You would steamroll it with 2 stacks, or even a stack and a half, probably.
Yeah, I'm building them up right now, but it's going to take about 2 turns.
Oh, yeah, dude, I've been building up since the start.
I want to do that, but I don't want to bankrupt myself.
Yeah. Well, I'm having food problems.
Yeah, and I don't want to have food problems either.
Oh, I know why I'm having food problems, because I forgot something. That's my fault. I haven't played this in forever. I'm still getting into it. I can fix that, actually. Oh, I just noticed there's an entire army from Tylus coming to curb stomp me.
Oh, not. Oh, nice.
No, that's not nice.
They're coming for you.
That's not nice. I'm at war with Epirus. Sparta betrayed me. Tylus is coming to fight me. Oi.
Oh, just like Hitler, you're about to fight a two-front war.
Ah. I've gotten out of worse.
Okay, so we are building up our military, so we're gonna shoot to get some more stacks. So we have one full stack that's coming up in about a turn. And then maybe we could actually steamroll over in Armenium. Once we take Armenium, then I really want to take care of Eulalia, but if I take care of Eulalia, then that might... We all know how that ended. I feel like Hitler said something like that. Alright, let's go ahead and... Well, actually, we need to do another research project. Naval maneuver, research rate 102, training reforms, tactics, physical conditioning. I think we're going to do physical conditioning. And then we're going to send this over to him. Alright, I'm going to step away for 1 second, and then I'll be back.
Alright.
Alright, I am back.
Hello, I'm trying to figure out how to not die. Since I went a little too far on what I built, I'm going to suffer some attrition, turns out, due to food. Specifically in the province that does not have enough food. That is the one that's going to be attacked.
And you told me to build up my stacks. See what that does to you? You run out of food.
No, the army doesn't actually consume food, but it does have issues when you don't have enough food.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, for those who are watching right now, all that is happening right now is that we're watching conglomerates do some maneuvers. Right now, if I actually come over here, I think we could actually watch what he's doing. So I don't know why I wasn't doing that the past couple of turns, but now we can see what he's doing. So you can see that he's having a little bit of an issue right now. Two units right now are having some attrition. And he's being attacked right now by the Tylus. So they are threatening his city as of right now. It's the glory of playing Macedon. You get to fight all these other guys that want to come in and give you a licking. Play Napoleon sometime, it is good too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my hands on a couple of Total War games, honestly.
All right. Well, to secure my flank, I just got a peace treaty with Epirus, and I made them pay me 1,000 money for it.
Get that moolah.
And so I could redirect all my armies to take care of Tylus first, while I have the peace treaty on cooldown, basically. A truce with Epirus. And I'm building up a building to give me more food. Yeah, this is the first time I've started as a country that just didn't actually start out with any villages. It only had cities. I'm not used to not having farms. So this might be a little bit of a food hit attrition turn for me, but it's okay. It'll get better.
Honestly, I like Empire more. Empire, does that... so that's basically just during the Napoleonic Wars, I believe.
I'm also just going to set this province to not be taxed until I have my food situation better. That way, my attrition will actually go away next turn. Because if a province is not taxed, then it does not consume food.
Yeah, I have a friend that plays this game, and he actually told me that that's how you kind of do it. Is whenever you start having those issues, you stop taxing them.
Yeah. I may not have played this for 7 months, but I still remember quite a bit.
Oh, Carthage ended their non-aggression pact with me again. It's more Revolutionary War time, so do you get to play as the Revolutionary War?
Are proud, as are yours. But pride does not stop a man having friends.
Slightly improves the relations between the factions, an ideal first step in building good relations.
Client state, so get whatever friendly stuff you want with them.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
You have shown great prudence.
I'll do that whenever we go into diplomacy next time. The map is bigger, so I like it more. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to get my hands on that. TC faction have set aside their differences and stop fighting Macedon and Epirus. Concealed agent has been found before in forces. They are now vulnerable to hostile attacks. Alright. War declared. Epirus is out. Epirus just is going to war with everyone. I almost said Syria. Syracuse and Carthage. Syracuse and Carthage are at war right now.
You better be rooting for Syracuse.
I kind of am. That's kind of scary. Now Carthage is going to be on my doorstep. Better take out the who was it on your left? Better take them out. Hurry up and get that port before I get killed.
Carthage couldn't kill you that quickly. I have my own problems right now. Tylus is now marching on my capital. I'm not afraid of that. I'd rather them attack my capital than where they were just going. Because my capital's defenses are awesome.
So Pella is your capital, right?
Hella is my capital.
Okay,
Very
I thought
well
it was. I thought it was Pudelva.
No.
Pudeva. Pupadeva.
No, no. Hella is my capital. They're marching there now. They forced march down that way. But I'm not really scared if they go down there because I have 11 garrison troops plus 4 naval garrison troops plus a naval general there, and I can summon a land general and then recruit mercs at any point. They're just trying to go on the offensive and do something.
It has North America and India as playable countries. Well, I think you can play. Can you play as India in here? No, I thought in Imperator Rome you can play as Maria. You can play as the Marian Empire and some of the Tamil kings, I believe. So it looks like Carthage is right in between the Sicilian Strait. Okay, so let's go to diplomacy. Athens. Looks like we don't have friendly relations with Sparta, but we do have friendly relations with Athens.
May Hermes bless us both with skillful tongues, that we may speak our parts well, and so reach agreement.
Likelihood of success high, so that's good. Then we're going to get some good trade relations with Athens.
My people will find much joy in this. I accept. I will sacrifice for your continued good health.
Yeah, I think.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, so we have a full stack now.
At your command.
We're only making 600 income. We need to start thinking about getting some more income. -1 growth per turn and only increases income by about 600, it looks like. Lowest public order per turn is Magna Graecia. Details. Change per turn is 11. And then if I go to Rome, I actually have really high public order throughout the entire area.
Commander.
So it's fall now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna think about. I'm gonna try to send them into the city again, and I'm gonna make sure to not hit auto resolve by accident. Okay, so we actually have a way that we can do this. So we could auto resolve it. Close victory. Okay.
Do not auto resolve that.
Do not auto resolve?
Do not auto resolve that.
Even though if I do a protective stance, it says I can win it with 69% chance, with 69 per whatever.
Trust me. The auto resolve doesn't get that good until Total War Warhammer.
Damn. So should I just go into the battle itself, or should I just back
you're,
away?
You're gonna lose more than it's telling you to. Trust me. That is a risky auto resolve. I've seen that bar level auto resolved many times. You might win it, but you'll do a lot better in a battle. And you could still lose that. Protective stance or not.
Or actually, should I encircle them and then bring in my second army to take on the other one that has a plague right now?
That would be smarter, probably, if you don't want to fight it. But the other army may force a fight.
Well, yeah, I know that. Try to get the other, but I'll try to get my other army in there before they do that.
Yeah, you could try to like force march him, and he might make it there in one turn. Be a little tired, but you'd show up in so much overwhelming numbers, it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna.
Even if you hit encircle, you could still resume attacking this same turn anyway.
So we are going to.
Encircle's more of a wait here button.
So we're gonna force march. How many did I have? 14, 13.
You will march till your feet bleed. Roar!
So we're gonna force march them over here, and then we're gonna wait.
Is that all?
One turn. That way we actually have both of these armies in there by the time they hit. And I think...
For Rome!
Oh man, is the hard choice. What if I army sabotage? 45% chance of success.
If you right click on the city, you'll get to view your chances again
For death!
without wasting anyone's turns or anything.
Oh. Yeah, now I have an extremely high chance of success.
Yeah, you can auto resolve that.
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Now they got sick from the plague. Both of my armies got sick from the plague.
Oof.
And also, that other army disappeared. I don't know. I guess I just took
They were
that.
involved in the battle.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
There was 3 different tabs on the right. There was the garrison army, there was the army that you saw off to the distance, and there was one other tab, so there was someone else there too.
Ready for battle. Call this a garrison. Advance.
You would have had to click on the different tabs to see all the different armies there.
Well, now I just have Alalia to take out.
Yeah, that'll be your most difficult one, just because you have to sail there, and you'll have to risk the oceans if you don't build a naval escort first.
Yeah.
You can attach armies to navies, though, and then the navies can just kind of like drag them around.
Fleet reporting.
Alright, so we still have a navy that's still building up. So we're going to go ahead and send this back over. You can still issue an edict in one of your entirely controlled provinces. Has an unassigned skill. Enforce as an unassigned tradition. Victory.
Ready for battle.
Formidable fighters. Edict in controlled provinces. So, let's... Alright. Whatever, I'll just send it over. Alright. Let's go ahead and watch to see what he's doing. See how he's gonna handle all, all what's going on with him right now. Looks like he sent some forces down here. Covering him from the river. Oh, they got him on the other side of the river. Nope, he went back one more. Still has a enemy force right here from Tylus, but wonder how they're doing because they're probably running out of food. I like how the Isthmus of Corinth isn't even that much of an issue right here. You can actually see the boundary. Usually this way, this area right here has a little canal going straight through it, and they call this area right here Corinth, and then the city of Corinth is actually right here. But I guess Corinth isn't even a issue, most likely because Athens is exactly where Corinth should be. Well, Athens is, I mean, is on this bay right here, but this is like the Gulf of Corinth.
We hunger for battle. At your command.
So do you usually have to wait the diseases out?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured. And again, for those who are watching right now, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more content just like this, just hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything whenever it does come out. There's Odessa, modern day Odessa. Kind of forgot what's there. Here's Crimea. Modern day Russia right here. Here's the Caucasus Mountains. I think Abkhazia might be right here. Baku's supposed to be right here. Babylon should be. If I can find. Okay, so here's the Gulf. Here's Qatar. Saudi Arabia is supposed to be right here. So this is supposed to be like Kuwait, somewhere around here. Here's Persia. Oh man, look how mountainous Persia is. It's supposed to be Kuwait City right here. So this is where the rivers meet, the Tigris and Euphrates. So I think Babylon should be somewhere right here. Should be like maybe where Baghdad is. Saudi Arabia is right here. Then we get down to Egypt. Here's Egypt. Alexandria is right here. Get down here. Here's the Gulf of Libya. Okay, so he just ended his turn.
The hungry dogs are all around. The wise man bars his doors and looks for shield brothers. What say you?
Look at that. The Tribali apparently want a non-aggression pact with me. Should I sign it?
Looks like they're asking you to pay.
Oh, no.
I don't pay NPCs for non-aggression pacts unless I desperately need their good diplomacy with them.
You speak well, but can you drink and feast as cleverly to seal our bargain? We shall see.
I've kind of trapped this enemy army on my territory at this point. They're just kind of stuck there. I summoned so many troops at Pella that they can't take it, and now they're just fortifying themselves in the middle of my territory, which means their main city's undefended. I have an army guarding the bridge leading into their territory. They're hiding in between my capital and that army on the bridge.
Yeah, I
and
saw you doing
I
that.
can mop them up next turn, or if I can reach the city, just snipe the city.
Do it.
I hired mercs at Pella with a new general in order to make sure that they wouldn't be able to attack me and live. They're giving me so much trouble, like they're slowing me down like crazy, so I'm gonna make sure they pay the fucking price for it.
How may I serve you? No.
It's a little late to tell you this, but in the future, when dealing with the plague, I actually leave my units outside of cities, because when they're in a city, you have more chance to spread the plague to the city.
Finding shelter.
And if the city gets it, then the city can pass it to any units that you have in the city, and those units can pass it back to the city, and the city can pass it back to your units. See the problem?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Well, I just moved them out of the city, but I think I already messed up there.
No, you're fine. So long as they're outside the city at the end of the turn, the city is far less likely to get it. You just have to wait until the plague goes away. That's all you have to do.
At your service.
And the moment one of them has the plague gone, by the way, if the other one does not, move that one out of that province. Move him to another settlement.
Ready for battle at once.
So our navy actually, I think, is built just about. How much money are we making per turn? Let's look. Then I'm gonna go ahead and hand the turn back over to him. Trade and finance, here it is. Income next turn, 635. So we need to start making more money. So let's go to diplomacy. See who we can do. Syracuse, so let's
For the sake of friendship that has been and
cancel
friendship
trade.
to
We already
come,
have
greetings. Now,
trade with
let us
them.
seek wisdom together.
Cancel non-aggression pact. Cancel trade. We already have trade, so let's go back. Let's go ahead and ask Celia. Celia, we already have trade with them? Tribali. Tribali. We already have trade with them. Sparta? Cultural aversion. They condemn cultural aversion. I'm not going to do it with the Illyrians. Who else do we have? No one. No one within our range yet. So it looks like trade's off the table for right now. We don't have any new trading partners. Egypt. Initiate diplomacy.
Be welcome, friend of Egypt, and speak of your concerns to mighty Pharaoh's humble representative.
Likelihood of success low. Oh.
Egyptians.
Yeah. Oh, we need to do an edict. That's what we need to do. So if I can find an edict. Objectives, trade, finance, technology. Details, raise forces, recruit agent. Oh, here it is. Edicts. Tax harvesting, bread and games. Romanization. So this is Italia. I think I want to do Roma. Yeah, it's still the same region. 20% commerce from all commercial buildings. Reduces slave decline. Romanization. I'm going to do commercial stimulation. I'm going to go ahead and turn. Right. What is your favorite Total War game? I mean, for right now, I've only played Total War Rome. So I haven't been able to get my hands on. This is the first Total War game that I've actually played myself. I just recently got into classical history. Ooh, he's in a battle.
They left their city undefended, and so I shall
take it. Take it.
You gotta hit auto resolve or spectate. Either one will work because I hit auto resolve, but make a habit of hitting spectate probably.
There we go.
So sometimes when you completely take over a faction's territory, the leader and the stack remaining just kind of disappears. I was hoping that would happen here. It did not.
But yeah, this is the first Total War game that I've actually been able to play. So it's fun. It's new and I'm still trying to get used to it. So yeah, It's interesting to play. Not only just recently got into classical.
Oh, but
history.
one thing is, this army of his is going to suffer constant attrition until he takes something, because now he has no home. So he's either going to try to curb stomp me at Pulpadeva, or he's just going to die off. I'm predicting curb stomp at Pulpadeva, though. He doesn't have the power for anything else.
How's my day been? Thank you for asking. My day has been pretty good. Basically the plan for today was to stream with Konglomerat or Rizzola. And that was basically the plan for today. So, and we were supposed to start at about noon, but both of us actually didn't realize that, what was it? Daylight savings actually hit. And I actually reset my clock yesterday, and we didn't realize that daylight savings hit. So it was fun to see that we didn't exactly expect that to happen, and then so we were supposed to start, and we had a little bit of a late start. I'll say that, and I apologize for that. But we did finally get to it. But otherwise, my day's been pretty good. This has basically been my day so far. And again, if you're watching this, let's go ahead and get up to 10 likes. I'm going to get up to 10 likes by the end of this live stream. So we have 3 more to go. We have 5 people watching right now. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we'll be making more content this week, so go ahead and wait for that. Yep, it is Pi Day. Happy Pi Day. I actually missed the time. It was actually if you wait for Pi Day, and I think I have a picture of it somewhere. I actually kind of forgot where I put the picture, but basically it was Pi Day on in 2014. So it was March 14th, 2015 actually. So it was 3.1415 the year. And then I think it was like 144 and 19 seconds or something like that. And I actually got a picture of it, like the moment it had happened. So that was actually a really interesting time, and that's the only time in 100 years that is going to happen. So it was interesting to see whenever that had happened on Pi Day in 2015. Oh, he's going for
after
Pella.
Pella.
He's going for
That's
Pella.
the worst choice he could have made.
No, he's going for Pella. I'm going to leave and get my dinner and pick up a mini pie to celebrate. Have a great rest of your day. Great, out of a mini pie, Jesus Christ.
So I don't trust the auto-resolve on this. I've seen this auto-resolve fail. I'm not going to gamble with my capital, so this is going to be fought. So hit spectate.
Awesome, let's do it.
Let's see if I still got it after 7 months. But this guy is desperate. He's so desperate, he's trying to attack my capital. This saves me having to hunt him down.
If you're playing the battle, stay to watch. Awesome. You wanted to go get your pie and then... Alright, we got... Now, someone was actually about to leave. Darren was about to leave and get a mini pie for Pi Day. And he was just like, hey, if you're gonna battle, I'm gonna stay to watch.
Yeah, this should be interesting. He has a much better melee force than I do, but I have some ships here I can use.
Macedon, so that's his army right there. And that's the enemy army. Oh, he's got a couple of siege weapons. See, I've never been in a siege like this.
Well, first time for everything. You get to watch.
Hell yeah. Do I like anime? I have not watched anime in a long time. The last anime that I actually watched was Gate. Gate was the last one that I actually watched. And maybe Attack on Titan, but honestly, I just did not. I just
This
haven't.
is going to be a little interesting just because he has much better melee than I do, and he has more melee is the thing, and he has yeah, mainly that. It's mainly his amount of melee. But he didn't build any siege equipment first, so all he gets is a couple ladders, so I get to really orient my defense here. Should I take off my push to talk so you can hear me commentating the battle? Would that make it more entertaining?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, let me take off my push to talk.
The ships look great. Yeah, they do.
All right, push to talk is off.
I really
So
like
you
the
will
way
get to
these.
hear me and my commentary.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna shut up while
we
you
go.
guys listen to him commentate.
Right, so let's see here.
I really like the look of this game,
The
though.
downside again about playing this kind of faction is the lack of swords. Luckily, he doesn't seem to have many swords either. The swords he does have, unfortunately, seem to be going up on the walls first. So that's always great. So should I give him the walls? Because this isn't like Total War Warhammer, where losing the walls means you lose the game.
Huh, I
It may
didn't
be
know that.
easier to win if I just hand the walls to him. A big-ass city, though.
You know what that's called?
I'm going to be landing my ships when the
Strikes.
battle starts, which will give me 2 more archers and 2 more javelin men. Only skirmishers. And this is not exactly going to be won by skirmishers that are too far to fight at the start. I have some cavalry, so I think I know what I should do with them. Maybe. He has too many spearmen to really make good use of my cavalry. I have a lot of fun tactics with cavalry, but... okay, so the slingers are my only skirmishers at the start. That would be up front. Let's see where I can put them. Right there for you. And you can fire just outside the city. And you can go up on this hill. Or does that let you shoot? Not far enough. What does he have for skirmishers? He has a Celtic Slinger, and a Celtic Slinger. Great. 3 Celtic Slingers. So he has more skirmishers than me at the very start here until I get my guys on the boats up. We don't want to risk our pikes just yet. At least not too close to the front. Get some pikemen on these stairs. Pikemen are OP in this PG. One thing to remember. Pike phalanxes are...
Yeah, see, there was a time that I played with a friend of mine, and I I learned the hard way that pikemen are extremely OP in this game. I'm just gonna say I learned the hard way.
Tournament rules actually limit pikemen because of that.
I actually made a really stupid idea of getting my cavalry to run head-on into his pikemen. And that was the worst decision of my life.
That is death and nothing more than just death. Let's see here. Not as likely to come up this way.
The look of this game, honestly, is
pikes
beyond anything else.
Here, where they're more necessary. You can end up getting some skirmishers behind him when we put him in a phalanx. I'm forgetting that I'm not in push to talk, by the way. So, if I talk over you a little bit, that's why. You are horribly formed up here.
Just look like a lot of Germanics.
No. This formation gets worse every time I try to replace it. Alright, there we go. Pike phalanx at the top of the stairs.
Their forces kind of look like a lot of Germanics or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, these are barbarians. They are barbarians.
Yeah, see, that's the word I was looking for. I was thinking of barbarians.
I don't think he's as likely to come over here, quite frankly. But they have the woods if they want to, so putting a pike there is silly. I could redeploy them later, but I think I'm going to put them down by these pillars. The phalanx. Just in case they try to flank me. And you need to have someone there to guard you. So let's put one of the mobs behind you. And the mob here for now. And the stairs. Probably going to move some of these pikes. I have a lot of pikes. I'm not used to having this many pikes. The cavalry, on the other hand, they're not going to be as useful in this, but we'll see what we can do with them. I'm just going to leave them in the center until I figure out where they're going to be useful. Same thing with my general. General's just going to stay in the middle. Now, as for the meat here, I have only very heavy spear infantry. That's good. Militia hoplites.
And remember that you still have a navy out there.
Yeah, I know. Those are all skirmishers, though. They are not regular forces, but they will be very useful because his units, while he has a lot of them and while he has swordsmen, which, by the way, swordsmen tear apart spears. Every one of his spearmen suck. They're all levies. They suck. My militia hoplites are no better, but that's why I'm thinking of defending the walls with the militia hoplites, actually. Unless I really want to deal some damage on the walls, I could put mercenaries up first. Better melee attack. What do you have here? Disciplined. Oh, that's good. That's good, actually. Okay, here's what I'm going to do then. So you're going to go here. Oh, so I'm going to incidentally teach you how sieges are fought. I'm realizing. It's not fought quite the way you'd imagine. So here. So there. There's my 3 elite units. My less elite units, I'll also keep by the walls. Maybe I'm not going to hand the walls to him. Go there, and you go there. This might look very strange to you. So, in Total War Rome 2, you do not do what you do in other Rome Total Wars that have walls. You do not leave your units on the wall at the start. You just don't do it. It's not a good idea.
Because they're going to take the wall anyway.
No, because they're going to shoot you with their skirmishers at the start. You can avoid taking damage from skirmishers if you're not on the walls. You don't need to cover the whole wall. This isn't like Total War Warhammer where you can simply run off any part of the wall. You must run down a staircase to get off the wall. The staircases are where the towers are, so you only need to defend the towers. If I'm lucky, he will take all 4 of his ladders. Let me tell me if you can see this. And he will move them all to this one section of wall. See that?
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I can see that. That's so cool.
He will likely hopefully move them all there and here, which if he does, that means he only has 2 ways of getting down. Here and here. Just these 2, meaning I can get all my skirmishers to fire there and whittle him away while I choke point the staircases with my hoplites and make sure I have extra hoplites at the bottom just in case, so he doesn't come out of them. Just in case, I have set up more defenses around these staircases, which I've circled in blue, just in case he sends some of them around this way. I'm hoping he doesn't. I'm hoping he does a dumb AI thing and sends them all here, because then I can really hurt him. I can really, really hurt him then. My mobs are going to be more of a little backup for now, because they suck. My cav are going to wait, but usually what I like to do with cav is send them out of the gate to take enemies by surprise. The problem is he has so many spears, and my cav aren't going to do very well against spears. But if he leaves his archers unguarded, maybe. But he has just so many melee units, it's not going to be worth it. So I'm just going to wait on the cav for the time being. But that is basically my setup here. I have done my whole setup. So let's just enable skirmish mode just in case. And all right, hit start battle.
All right, let's do this.
Let me pause the game real quick so I can tell my units to start landing. Who do I want first, the javelin men or the archers? Probably the archers. I have 3 landing spots. Okay, so I can get one of the javelin men as well. And let's hit play. The ships are going to land, and you can just watch how this battle goes. So it looks like he's doing exactly what I expected him to do. Yeah. Conserving your missile ammo in this game is typically very important, by the way. And movement orders. Wait. All right, yep, he's going all for one wall. That's going to make this easy. Slingers, you're going to go over here. You guys are going to readjust over here. Oh, we're moving. Yes, my ships have landed. I'm rushing. I am rushing all my skirmishers up to the front as we speak, because they have a opportunity here to destroy him on this wall. One problem here is he's splitting up his units on the wall. That's going to be a little inconvenient. Alright, my towers are opening fire. Let's get you going up there. Let's get you going up there. Okay, and my skirmishers should start opening fire here once the enemies start coming up onto the wall, right into the sides of the enemies. So his skirmishers are firing at me already. That is unfortunate. He has some light horses out front. My slingers are opening fire on his units as they're coming over the side here.
Get it. Get it.
I'm gonna make sure only one of them are firing for now. I don't want to run out of ammo. This guy is good too.
All right, thank you all for getting us to 10 likes. That is awesome.
From over the walls. How does he have that kind of range? Crazy. This oath sworn. Alright, well. Where's my general? I'm gonna get my general closer up to the front so he can provide some morale bonuses. Alright, you get in front of the tower. So he's already being routed up on the wall. I'm gonna hide the archers in the back for now. Other slingers are being shot at already. It's crazy. I want to get my troops on the wall inspired, so let's charge my general in there. He's slowly abandoning his units outside the wall. This is good. You can inspire these units on the wall up there. Let's see about getting my general just kind of lined up like that. Alright, let's get the other slinger up front and firing now that he has so many units just on the fucking wall as it is. Some of them are actually coming down. If you look at that left tower, the north tower, some of his units actually went downstairs for a moment. Oh yeah, that's being like overrun. I gotta smash into them from the side. To give a morale boost while I'm down here. And now that he's left himself pretty open, I can get my cavalry ready to march out. I'm going to send my cavalry out on a little mission. Because my cavalry are better than his. They're not so much better that I should necessarily risk them so brazenly, but he doesn't have any spears that he's leaving down there. My unit on the left side of the wall is being torn up. And he is starting to come down into my spears down here. Let's switch into a hoplite wall. So down by the stairs, I've switched my units into a hoplite wall to be a little more defensible there. His cavalry have charged into my cavalry. Oh, he's trying to tear down the fucking gates right now, this jackass. So I'm using an exploit. Don't ever do this if you're in PvP. I'm spamming right click to get my cav past his units. It's called pull through. Never do that in PvP. Alright, on the left, we're getting a fucking headache over here. Holy crap. Let me get these units over here. He's pretty much bottlenecked on that one wall. My slingers are just slamming a bunch of ammo into his troops. Otherwise, we are just fighting normally. I have my cavalry outside. One of my cavalry is fighting his cavalry. The other one is destroying a lot of his archers. One of my javelin men never ran up to the front like I told him to. Alright, his cavalry have retreated because mine were better, and now I can focus. Oh wait, no, he's coming back. Barbarians run easily, but they come back easily. I can focus on tearing down all of his remaining skirmishers and cavalry. The hoplite wall with these units. I'm going to get the mobs over here because they're kind of needed right now. Here as well. You guys can come around.
Oh man, right in the eye.
Where's my other mob? You're there. Over here. The general's under attack. Then move away, general. And inspire your men.
One of our units has used all its
So their skirmishers outside are totally fucked. One of my skirmishers is out of ammo. I'm just gonna toss him in the woods for now. I'm going to get the archers on fire at will and get them in a position to attack because I don't really need to save their ammo at this point. This battle's decided already. Pikes are like essentially useless right now, but I'm gonna move the ones that were over the south up north just in case they end up breaking through. The first unit I had on the left, on the north part of the wall, is finally breaking apart. It did a damn good job though. Here come the arrows. Oh man, they're gonna die under this skirmishing fire. This is good. I'm going to get my mobs into combat to support my spearmen.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Ooh, more of my spearmen up front here are getting torn apart, it looks like. Yep, one of my militias just fucking routed. Where's that other mob? Let's get that mob in there.
The battle is turning in our favor.
I'm gonna get some javelin men up on this hill, I think. Yeah. There you go. And we've won this part of the wall, so I'm going to send these units down the wall to go fight. My cavalry have completely destroyed all the enemy skirmishers and cavalry outside the wall. They're generals down here. That's an Oath Sworn. Very heavy melee infantry. Better than anything I have right now. With this much skirmishing fire, I don't really know what he's going to do. I have all my skirmishers here at this point since there's no chance of him accomplishing anything. More and more of his... Oh, all of his units have routed, and that's it. That's a one battle.
Jesus Christ, that was fun.
Now, imagine bigger battles with more players in PvP where they won't make that kind of mistake that the AI made.
I've seen some PvP battles where it's a siege, and that is crazy to watch.
I have PvP videos like that myself on YouTube between Shogun 2, Rome 2, and Total War Warhammer.
See, watching that battle just kind of made me completely forget what kind of game we were playing.
That's the battle side of this. This game will never die. Like, this game's still going. This is still one of the most played Total War games because this game has undoubtedly, out of all the newer, quote unquote, like past decade worth of Total War games, this has the best sieges in the entire series. Enslave, release, kill.
Kill them all.
I will enslave. Enslaving in this game is a really valuable thing. It helps push your economy and your income some more. Oh, I'm -2 on food. How did that happen? What occurred?
Okay, let's look.
I could fix it by taxing this province now that I set up a shrine of Poseidon. That's good. His army's still alive, by the way. He got away with some of his units. It's a shame.
Hey, look at that. We actually got rid of that
easy
plague.
to be stomped over.
We have 5 turns before we're...
If at any point you want to pause the campaign and try out some battles where we get to customize our own armies, let me know.
Ready for battle.
Battles come unexpectedly in the campaign. Hey, all your plagues are gone.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Let me get off of push to talk, or let me get on to push to talk.
We hunger for battle. Get to it, men. At your command. Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
So we're making 700 gold per turn now. Do I like sand? Sorta.
We hunger for battle.
Let me go ahead and go for some siege. Hand it back over to him.
A child has died.
Aww.
The message you get when a child dies is so sad. It's like, terrible news, sire. A small flame has been extinguished.
You gotta make it as like that emotional classical language kind of is.
Oh, the first time I read it, I felt so bad. You know the great part? This kid was just born right now, and he died on the same turn.
Oh my god.
I don't even know whose kid it was. It's not in my family tree. Oh, no, it is. Okay, so we had a kid this turn, and he died the same turn. Awesome.
What a battle to get my what a battle off to get my cherry pie. Oh man. All right. Thank you so much, Darren, for joining in on this live stream. I'll see you in the next one. Think I'm going to be wrapping this up pretty soon. I've been streaming for 2 hours, so I need to go ahead and possibly get off soon.
One thing I like to do for Total War, though, is I like to take these battle replays when they're PvP, and I like to commentate over them. The replays, that is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it makes pretty fun.
Are they attacking again?
Yep, and he doesn't stand a chance. I don't even need to fight it. And so the last remains of Tylus falls to fertilize the dirt.
A great quote. Oh no, there's another plague.
Now I can finally get my first stack finished like I planned to, and attack Epirus. Oh, speaking of, Sparta actually captured Larissa. That's interesting. Not Sparta, sorry, Athens. Athens. So I guess Athens is at war with Epirus as well. Imagine if Athens ends up taking Apollina.
Then they're going to stab you in the back.
Apollonia. If they do, I'll fucking murder them. They don't stand a chance against me. Their city may look bigger on the map, but my spears are better. Athens is actually probably one of the weakest Greek factions in the game. It's because their strength is their navy. And your navy doesn't matter that much.
Faction destroyed. Tylus is gone. So that means Macedon. Yeah, Macedon controls everything from Pella all the way to Anthea. So he's literally like a just skip jump, couple mile walk from Odessa. Trait gained. So we have one more turn before that's done. Let's go ahead and check on the politics real quick.
I saw you pointing at Anthea. What were you talking about?
I wasn't talking about anything.
At your command.
Look at that beautiful little country right there.
Enter, friend, and speak. We surely have much to discuss, and perhaps much to agree.
I think in the next turn we need to do another edict.
Athens and Sparta just made an alliance.
Oh, but man, both of them are gonna have a little fun with you, don't you think?
Well, Athens is still my client state, and I don't know if they can get themselves out of it, or if they will. And if Athens stays my friend, I have nothing to worry about. If they take Apollonia, I could just go right through Athens if I want to help you. I could just focus elsewhere. We'll see how it goes. I still need to now go back to my city and finish my stack. And now Athens wants to pay me to join the war against Epirus.
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't have to worry about being attacked. My main army's in my city. 550 gold is something I can use, and it will increase my relationship with Athens. Sure, I'll do it. I hope they don't leave me next turn. Epirus seems to be wanting to attack them anyway.
Knock knock.
I expanded my garrison at Pella too, so it's more prepared for any future
The
attacks in case I leave it alone.
Hydras. The Assembly, having consulted our greatest Navaroki, Grokue, defeat the following fleet in battle, the Hydra's heads. Apparently, I have an objective of defeating the Hydra's heads in Epirus.
Yeah, you get missions like that. They're just to get a little extra rewards. I usually ignore them.
Yeah, I figured.
They give you some bonuses, maybe some money, but it's not much. Like, I have a mission that will give me 500 gold, or whatever the currency is in this, if I go attack the Etruscan League. I'm not doing that. They're so far from me.
We hunger for battle. None shall pass. Making for port.
Oh, I see your plague is back.
Yeah, that's been on. Like, they started in Rome, and then I had to move it out of Rome, so now I'm waiting on them to be done.
Forming a blockade.
Yeah, so far, this is my favorite Total War I've ever played.
I really like it, honestly.
The sieges are unparalleled. This is the last Total War that I'm aware of. I think they might have changed it back in Three Kingdoms, but for most of the rest of the ones after this, the walls, basically, if you're on the walls, you can magically teleport down from them anywhere. And if you're behind them, you can magically teleport onto them anywhere. In every game following, except maybe Three Kingdoms.
Oh, so okay, so this is what I need to do. I'm gonna
In
look.
Total War Warhammer, sieges go on for like 10 minutes. In this, they can go on for an hour. Even more if you let it. With players.
We're gonna do a tax harvest thing, so we're gonna try to get some more money out of this. Research.
Once I get tired of this, I plan on doing Attila.
Attila kind of looks fun, and that's toward the end of the Roman Empire.
Yep. Well, if you end up enjoying this, we could always play Attila together too.
I'd have to get my hands on it. This is the only Total War game that I have my hands on right now.
Yeah, and this has a lot of like DLCs and expansions that add new campaigns and units too. Ooh, Athens really likes me after I joined their war with Epirus. I broke my treaty with Epirus, so I'm now unreliable. So that's terrible.
I'm still kind of sus on him.
So whenever my reputation, my reliability goes back up, I think Athens will actually finally trade with me. But until then, my diplomacy is just for naught because I've broken my my truce.
All I ask is a treaty. I am not proposing marriage now, am I? There will be no harridan mothers-in-law. Wisdom...
I usually go hunted on that piracy event.
How may I?
So let's go ahead and grab my navy. Let's go ahead and send them over.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
So there's a little bit of an issue, PG.
What's up?
Sparta has a full stack of 20 headed for Apollonia, with a stack of 5 from Athens going to support them.
Oh my.
My stack is only just now finished, and it's not even fully replenished. I don't know if I can actually get there in time to take it before then.
I only just saw that my plague is finally done with.
I'm going to get my troops to my border, and then if next turn, the city's not taken and it's not under siege, then I'll try and claim it myself. But
I'm finally sending troops over to Eulalia.
yeah, it takes a while to be able to do that. Make sure to land on the beach and do not attack by sea. Make sure to land your troops close together too, so that the enemy doesn't step outside and then stomp one that's detached from the rest.
Okay, yeah, I sent him to the city just now, but I'll change those orders whenever I get the turn back.
Yeah, only have navies attack cities, never armies.
So can I just blockade and then land the city there? Or the other army? Because I have a navy and an army heading there now.
The navy can go to blockade, but don't use the armies.
Okay.
That navy is quite a navy. Entirely levies.
Well, that's the only thing I have. I will say, if it's okay, once I do take out Eulalia, would it be okay if we can wrap this up?
Yeah, no problem. I'll probably just switch over to playing something else.
Okay, that's fine. I might actually watch while you do that, but there's a couple of things I need to go ahead and take care of, and it's coming up on like nearly 5 o'clock here. It's almost 4:30.
Yeah, it's 5:30 here. Yeah, yesterday I started Panzer Corps, and I'm probably going to continue that with the rest of the time I have today. Maybe. We'll see how I feel once you take that city.
Okay.
Maybe I'll go record a Power and Revolution video. Who knows?
Yeah, I need to go ahead and record the next episode or two of the United States. I need to continue that. I've been wanting to, just haven't gotten around to it, so I think I'm going to try to do that maybe tonight.
I've kept myself 2 weeks ahead on videos at all times, so...
Yeah, I need to start doing that.
Epirus wants peace, but it doesn't want to become my client state, so you don't want peace enough. Nope.
Well, client state, that basically means they're your puppet, right?
Yeah. You protect them, they pay you to protect them. You get constant little income from them, etc. That's what Athens is, a client state to me right now. Oh, shit. Transports. They're intercepting your fleet with an army.
I think that was one of the worst ideas that they could have pulled off.
You can literally auto-resolve that. That is terrible. Their city's now undefended.
That's
You can wipe out their whole army at sea.
I love this game.
I'm glad. You want to try very hard next? How about legendary?
Oh yeah, no, kill yourself.
The AI doesn't make nearly as many mistakes on that. But yeah, this was a terrible idea on their part. You can destroy them. Even though literally all you have is levies, you actually have maneuverable naval vessels. They just have a bunch of transports with Italian spearmen, of all things, in them. This is awful. Bye-bye.
That is awesome. Should I just enslave them?
So if you do enslave them, it will hurt your public order, but it will spread slaves around your territory, which will earn you income every turn until they die.
Yeah, I have very high public order, so I think I could afford that.
It's less money up front, more money over time. Release captives is more money up front. And then you can kill them all. That's another thing.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
There's also buildings to enhance the income you get from slaves and stop them from dying as quickly. I usually go with those when I play Rome. Rome's a very good country for slavery.
I think I know why they did that. They probably did that because it's literally they didn't even have a navy.
They should have defended their city rather than sailed out to meet you. Now all they have is their garrison. You're checking to see if your navy can do it by themselves.
Should I just blockade them right now?
Yeah. Yes. Don't try to take that over with the current status of your navy. Get your army up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my army in.
Even if you fought that battle, it would not go well.
Blockading! Fleet reporting. Returning to shore. Stopping for now. Disembarking now. Returning to land. Going ashore. Disembarking. Returning to land.
Enter, friend, and speak. We surely have much to discuss, and perhaps much to agree. You speak with wisdom and grace. We accept and embrace your offer.
for battle.
Decimus Junius Brutus. So let's look. Junius Brutus.
Ready for orders.
Is that in politics? Decimus Junius Brutus. That's him. Okay, so let's give him a skill. Commander, strategist. Let's go ahead and give him a strategist. And again, for those who are watching right now, just again, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more Total War Rome, just let me know. Haven't seen anyone chat in a while. No, not a lot's going on. But I want to know, apparently there's only 2 people watching, so if...
I beat Sparta to the city.
He beat Sparta. Oh, he did.
They didn't get there in time. I got here first.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Let me see. My auto resolve isn't looking too great, but
Are you just sieging the city now? But it looks like you're attritioning.
yeah, a little bit. I'm looking at something. You always have attrition when you besiege a settlement. You always do. You can lower it with some research, but you can't make it fully go away.
Yes.
Do you have time for another battle?
That's fine.
All right, yeah, because my general's not too experienced yet, so his auto resolve predictions are not very accurate. And the way he's predicting it is it may be Pyrrhic, which I wouldn't be surprised since I didn't get to fully replenish my troops. But I can curb stomp these guys. So spectate. And you can watch me destroy Epirus, their last city, and actually capture the settlement that I desired. in the first place.
Hey, at least we'll
There's
be
no
able to.
walls.
At least we can end this live stream on a good note.
On an exciting note.
Can't wait to see what's up next.
I gotta say, thank you so much for your computer. It is very rare that I play this with someone that loads at the same speed I do.
Really?
Usually I have to wait like at least a minute for my friends to load in with their PCs.
Well, I mean, I have really good components, except for my graphics card for right now. And then I think I have this loaded on my SSD, so I think that, I mean, it's just the components in my computer, and that, like, I have a pretty good computer compared to a lot of other people, so.
So this is going to be a bit different of a battle, as you can see. I took myself off of push to talk again. Now, for most people that I play with, I'd be like, "Hey, you want to control some troops?" But I don't know if you you haven't even fought a battle technically so far.
I mean, not in this, but I mean, if you were to give me control of a couple of troops, I'd probably be able to do it.
So they have an army in the city. They have a garrison in the city, and out by the sea, they have a naval fleet, actually, that's going to end up reinforcing them. That's something to keep in mind. My army is mostly defensive because it's made up of hoplites, but it's still hoplites, which is way better than what they have. I have the quality. How should I go about this? This is the most open area here. Yeah. There's 3 different routes of attack. If I come down this little alley, split off 1, 2, 3. Okay. All of our eggs in one basket. I don't know what good my pikes will be for this, but at least in these little alleys, they might be worth something. The thing is, pikes don't tend to do very well against skirmishers, so that's the thing to be careful about. One of my cab is fucked up. Of course, it's my more useful cab that's fucked up. Why wouldn't it be? I do not have a cab general, which sucks. I prefer cab general. I have a skirmisher general, royal peltists. Still pretty damn good in melee combat, though. And he can make a shield wall. You can use the whip. Okay, well, this is probably going to work right here, so let's start the battle. Now let me pause so I can see what they're doing. So all I can see right now is their navy. What do they have in their navy? 2 javelin men, 2 peltists. So all skirmishers, but those peltists can fight in melee. I'm just going to rush forward with my infantry at the start. The pikes are going to follow behind them. Skirmishers will charge up ahead of them. There you go. And the cavalry will just trot on behind them for now. I'm going to focus on these 3 little avenues here before I consider any flanking. We're going to run in as opposed to walking. All right. Okay, so we can see their troops now. So we're running into quite the battle here, but we're going to overwhelm them. Pikemen! Enemy pikemen. Oh, I see here. They got a little garrison navy, and there's their other navy coming in here. Oh. This is not quite like I thought it would be. I see. Okay, well then, in that case...
Are you gonna lose a battle?
No, I'm not at all. This is better, actually. Although, here's the funny thing. They're being reinforced. The army is reinforcing them. It's not in the city. If you take a look to the east side of the map, look what's behind me. I'm not going to lose this, but this is going to be more interesting than I initially thought. You guys facing behind in your spear wall. You can kind of head over there. I'll put you in a shield wall when you get there. You guys shall go there. I'll put you in a spear wall when you get there. My skirmishers. Yeah, I'm gonna make a big kind of stand right here at the start. My cavalry, though, will go elsewhere. Now, general is gonna have to move up with my main units, so as to not get murdered. See how this goes. I thought they'd all just be in the city. This is not what I was expecting. Let me slow it down real quick. And I'm going to get the 2 slingers on this enemy, 2 slingers on that enemy. On the pikemen specifically, pikes are weak to skirmishers. The enemy reinforcements on land have a long way that they have to go. I have my cavalry nearby. Oh, speaking of nearby, there's a skirmisher nearby them. I'll go get them like that. Let me actually put a cav over here just for some defense. And you can stop where you are. Let's see how this goes. Reform the lines a little bit here while they come up on these pikemen. Right, they're starting to move those other pikes away. Get the spears up front. Pikes facing back. And you're going to go in a little spear wall. I'm going to slow-mo this. You there. You're going to go in your hoplite wall. I will put you like that. These enemy mercenary cavalry, they look like they're going to avoid my army, actually. Have I already completely destroyed these enemy archers? Oh, yeah. Wow, I have. Okay. I did not expect that to be so efficient. There's some Hellenic Royal Cavalry behind me as well. Oh, man, all right. I got to keep more cav behind me just in case. The guard. Can't use them for much of flanking actions at the moment. I'm going to charge past their defensive lines a little bit here. We're going to get 1 infantry headed up that way. Going to get to this infantry. Charging into these. No, those are the pikemen. What am I doing? You're going to just expand a little bit. Let's hit play. Okay. First pikemen are routing. Yep, they're completely dead. The enemy pikemen, the first pikemen are dead. Turn all my skirmishers on the second pikeman. We are not being flanked at the moment.
Oh my god, that was funny.
We are being attacked by enemy skirmishers. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna use my cav for something else right now. I'm gonna get my companions headed over there. Okay. These levy pikemen are being weird. They're showing their side to me, which is silly. Okay, cool. So we've cleared these guys out. How can we take advantage of this? So we'll take all 3 of these units and, yeah, just kind of extend them like this to claim this area as my own. What next? So you, my little hoplites, will charge down their militia hoplites. Their levy pikemen aren't even facing me, so I'm going to try to flank them. We are under attack over here, so I'm going to get you guys in a hoplite wall. That's good. I might need to send you another friend. There you go. Here's another friend going up towards you. The enemy pikemen are reorganizing. Yeah, they're turning around. Oh, come on. I can get that charge in. I get the charge in. No, I cannot. Stop it. Stop it. Back up. Back up. Back up. No, I cannot get that charge in. Oh, they're turning around. They're turning around. Micromanagement. Oh, shit. And the skirmishers have them running. They're afraid. Okay, we're running into enemy. The enemy mob is coming at us. All right, I can flank their archers because of this. They're landing skirmishers to my side. That's something to keep an eye on. I'm going to get you guys up here in a uplight wall. Oh shit. They're charging at me with their Hellenic Royal Cavalry. Yikes, and I wasn't ready to face that. Alright, what are my skirmishers doing? I'd like 2 of you skirmishers to please go over this way. The other 2 skirmishers can just stay like this. All of you turn on skirmish mode. I have flanked their archers. Very good. They do have some levy... Oh, the remainders of their levy pikemen are here. We have chased down. Let's get the archers back on them. Not the slingers, that is. I'll retreat these guys so they don't get slaughtered. My other cav here is just good to hold its position. We've chased off this mob already. That's real nice. You 2 will go into your little defensive positions, your formations, and you will go around that way. And you see why this is so good that their navy's reinforcing like this? Most of their navy isn't even in the city yet. You see that?
Yeah.
Usually I don't play on this speed, by the way, but when I'm in the campaign, why not? Let's move you down the city streets. I'm gonna have to micro this many units at once. My general up a touch. My pikemen are pretty solid. I don't have to worry about any flanking maneuvers at the moment. Let's put them up by the front, shall we? Yeah, let's put them up by the front. Maybe we can deal some big damage in these corridors. That's why I brought them over here.
The enemy general is dead.
Enemy general dead. Wow, what? Oh, he was that Royal Cav, wasn't he? Oh, he got fucked up. Halt. You're not going that way. My general's almost out of his pelts, his peltists, his pylum that he throws. Right, so we've cleared this area. That's good. So who's this then? This is another general. Oh, great. His actual general is pikeman as well. Okay, let's get these 2 defensive pikemen into a little position on this street so we cannot be flanked. This other pikeman will go around the other side to meet his... Oh, his pikemen are coming to meet me. Oh. Well, let's take my 2 skirmishers here and see if I can run them this way and then around this way. Yes, okay. So I can move them around to the side to go deal with his actual general.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, okay. And perfect. So the enemy is retreating with his militia hoplites in the center. Very good. That clears up another unit of mine. What do we have? What are we dealing with here? This cavalry can go rejoin the other units, the other cavalry units. And these 2 no longer have to play guard duty. Who are you? You're another hoplite. You guys will all just make your way to the center.
You got a lot of hoplites about to hit the beaches.
levy, pikemen, hoplite, militia, hoplite. Yeah, I do. But I am taking the city. One of our users used all his ammunition. All right, my general has used all of his ammunition. I want to capture that victory point there because it will give me extra morale. It will give me a morale boost. Okay. Let's hit play. Get these spearmen into the fight.
Looks like those hoplites are actually redeploying to the middle of the city, to the north of the city.
Smart. That is smart of them, given their current situation. Where are you going? You're going to go wherever you were going, you're going here instead. They have a lot of archers in the middle of the city. I'm going to want to stomp out ASAP. I'm sending all my cavalry to intercept before their other units catch up. Their general with his pikemen are going around. That's interesting. You move back then. What else do I have that I can work with here? You're just parking. You defend this flank. You can probably move up towards the enemy in your pike formation, yes? Kind of, yes. You're really redeploying that line, but you are moving up. So my pikemen, as on the left side, as you can see, are marching forward in their pikes, in their little pike formation, in order to engage the enemies, which is really going to fuck with them even more. You guys actually shoot him over there? Oh, you can. Oh, here he is. Oh, he's doing some funky shit, isn't he? Yeah, his general of pikemen is being very funky right now. Let me set up some proper defenses for this just in case. You, my dear sir, shall go down here, outside of your little defensive formation. Skirmishers keep doing their thing. You're doing all right. Just back up a little more. All right, and otherwise we're stomping on his Hellenic Royal Cavalry pretty well. You go forward a little bit so you can block them off properly. Their archers in the center are getting all kinds of fucked up. My companion cavalry is a little bit late to the party, though, it seems. We got to get them out of that combat. I'm going to flank the Hellenic Royal Cavalry with one of mine, charge them into the rear. That's a really effective thing to do in this game. And speed it up again. Now let's look at that cab charge into the flank. Oh, it just started destroying their morale. Absolutely amazing. And they have some more of their archers that are kind of in the open. Got my other slingers on this silly General Pikeman. Ooh, so what are you doing here? You're charging me with javelinmen and levies and hoplites into a defensive formation that I had set up. Very smart of you, but go right ahead. You know what else I can do? I can charge you with the cavalry. Seems you want to charge me, so I might as well charge you first. His pikemen are getting mowed down now. The general that's gone all around my troops. There's an archer making my life annoying. His Royal Hellenic Cavalry are starting to buckle. We have neutralized the center point. I'm going to try to get some units on it to cap it. We have destroyed those enemy archers.
I'm just dying on the way these guys are getting killed in this game, because it's like one of them. I just literally watched this guy just get sucker punched off of a horse, and then you had the game in slow mo earlier, and I was pissing myself because there was this guy who had an arrow in his face for like 5 minutes while it was in slow mo, and it was only until you hit the play button whenever it finally was just like, oh, he died.
Great. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to put a defensive unit right here again.
And you got those ships landing troops on the northern end of the map right now.
That's actually the southern end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about them. I'm trying to get to the center, and I'm trying to kind of close off their entrance into this location. I am now good on this side, so you can go shore that up. You are just going to rush into the battle, and you somehow still fighting. Rush yourself into that battle. Cavalry can back out of there. The cavalry aren't quite as necessary in this fight anymore. These enemy pikemen are doing some weird fucking shit, man. They're charging into my units. If they're not gonna form their pike wall, I'll fucking charge into them. How about that? You're not gonna form a pike wall? Get your fucking formation clashed into. Alright, and now I back up because now your formation is formed. I'm gonna get you flanked though. I'm gonna get you flanked. Oh, fuck. Alright. So far, so good. My cavalry are all kinds of fucked up, but... do that little maneuver there. So his pikemen have engaged my units, but I'm going to surround his pikemen with my hoplite so I don't have to play this stupid back and forth game with him again anymore. I have the pikemen up here. I thought I was missing someone. The pikemen. Silly me. I'm gonna get up here and form phalanx. These are enemy hoplites. I can make quick work of them with the skirmishers. Alright, so we have the center captured. We have a morale boost from it. They are just trying to get into the city now, to little avail. Cavalry are all kinds of fucked up, but I have them towards the center now. They're trying to go every which way around to avoid my troops. Look at them, they're running to the lighthouse. They're actually running to the lighthouse out of fear.
That's crazy. Battle of the Lighthouse.
Right, they're coming back now. I don't know what the hell they were just doing there, but they're tiring themselves out by running around like this. They're trying to be sneaky. What do you have? Spearmen, archers, swordsmen. All right, well, if you go around, then I'm going to have to... Okay, what? All of you go into a defensive formation and... pull one of these. There you go. That'll keep this fully defended. Ooh, you've split off your archers. Temporarily, anyway. Let me get some cavalry on that. Alright, let me go smash right into the rear of these fucking mercenary hoplites that I'm still fighting. Get out of your formation and charge into them. Make quick work of them. They have some hoplites looking like they wanna... looking like they're gonna charge into my pikes. No, you're not that stupid.
No.
Oh, you are that stupid. Well, that pikeman's just gonna tear you a new one. Sorry to tell you.
I got that on video.
They have abandoned their archers, so I will take care of their archers using cavalry.
Oh.
They don't stand a chance. Who else is a little healthy that's cavalry? You're kind of healthy. You go around there too. Actually, no, all my cav go. We can flank. If they're all going to throw themselves at the pikes. They are all throwing themselves at the pikes. My god. Who's healthier? You and you. Go behind the pikes in case they need a little bit of reinforcements. But yeah, they're just charging units up against a pike wall. I understand these are not the most elite pike walls, pike units, but they're retarded for doing this. I'm going to send my general up there to inspire and provide some assistance. I want literally all of my fucking skirmishers to take advantage of this, if at all possible. There you go. You move up there. Alright, so they're coming around with some levy pikemen. They have pikemen back here. Oh yeah. Wait, that's where I need my archers. I need all my archers over here, actually. I need all my archers over here to take advantage of their pikemen showing their face by themselves and coming up on my hoplites. Their pikes are being very odd. Spears are the ultimate defensive tools in this game. One thing to keep in mind. Their pikes are now looking at my cavalry. Oh, their morale's fading. They're going to give up. They're about to give up. All this missile fire on them, yeah. All the missile fire and all the losses, their lack of progress, lack of a general. They gave up. GG. I win.
That was awesome.
Decisive victory. Yeah, it was telling me I was going to get like a marginal fucking victory on the prediction. Gotta hit a end battle. Yeah, there you go. Whew. Look at those losses to kills. Haha. 316 deaths to 2,000 kills. I started outnumbered too, by a good amount. Animation's being a little laggy. Slow-mo. And there you go. Apollonia is mine. Sorry, Sparta.
Oh, that's awesome. You span from the Black Sea all the way over to the Adriatic by the end of our live stream.
Yeah. The only downside is that Athens owns Larissa, so my home province isn't going to end up complete for me. So no edict. But Apollonia is mine. That was my little goal, too.
And I'm going to take Eulalia on this next turn.
Okay, so you want to keep going to that?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, cool. Let me just go through my turn then. I'm going to get another farm going, I think. Unless I have anything better to build elsewhere. Look, order's going to be fine. Let's build a farm. I can recruit new units. Still don't have access to my thorax swordsman. Let's get 2 pikemen. Cavalry. My cavalry sucks right now. But 2 citizen cavalry on this one rather than 3 like my other army has. That's because it started out. I don't know. It doesn't have a general cavalry. That's the difference, I guess. That's 4 units. So that's all I can recruit in this turn. I have a bunch of buildings already upgrading. I guess I should just save my money other than that. Well, I know how I can spend my money. I'm going to get my 25-year-old General Demetrius a wife. That way, if he dies, I can marry the wife again and then get another general. Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks by Rizola.
Yes. I know a lot of little exploits and cheats to this game. I know something I can do in a battle that can literally create an invincible siege tower. Like if you didn't have ranged units with which to shoot arrows at it, it could be pretty much invincible. Like no melee unit would be able to touch it.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to watch like a lot more gameplays of this game.
It's terrible. Don't ever use that tactic ever. It's highly frowned upon. Have you seen any of my PvP videos?
I'm gonna have to.
Oh, I can issue an edict in Macedonia because it's controlled by a client state. Interesting. Also, Athens is giving me like 364, 380 gold a turn by being my client state. They also act as defensive allies rather than military allies. Yeah, check out some of my my PvP videos because I commentate over them and they're a lot of fun. We got like 2v2s going on. I've never been able to get enough players to get more than a 2v2 going on though. So let's issue an edict, shall we? There's an edict to reduce slave population decline. That's just tax rate. I tend to go with that. And Endoturno.
Hopefully my navy doesn't get confronted. Because I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen. I also like how the Etruscans have a navy just attritioning just right in the middle of the ocean.
Yep.
Okay, so they did that. Yay! Okay, so what we're gonna do... I'm gonna go ahead and get...
I don't know how your auto-resolve is gonna look if you don't land. Alright, yeah. But are you in range this turn? I don't think so. I think that's still gonna take another turn.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be another turn.
Oh, hi, Matt 9. Welcome to the world of the living.
Okay, so we're gonna do weapon proficiency.
Mom's a client state.
Turns remaining 8 protected against civil war, so that's good. Influence 47, 236 out of 500 senators in the Senate. Senatus. It's actually the name of it, Senatus. They only have one general in their city. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hand this off to Rizola, and then after this next turn, we're gonna take out this city, and I think that's gonna end the war against Etrusca. The Etruscans, and then that will be the end of this live stream. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me today for this, I think this is the longest stream that I've done that is not politically related. It's actually a video game, and I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. This is the longest video game stream that I've done. And, I mean, we got a lot done. We actually did get a lot done in this live stream. So it's awesome to see that we got a lot done, even though a lot of people didn't stick around. It's not a lot to see, I guess. Just a lot of moving around, a lot of micromanaging. Game isn't for everyone. But if you want to, guys, again, want to see more Total War Rome 2, definitely do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new here. And we can do some more Rome in the future. I do want to continue this game with Rizola sometime in the future. So since we got through so much in this one, I think we're going to get a lot done in the next one. And while we wait for him, let's go ahead and watch to see what he is doing right now. We pronounce Cena in Latin. Cena, what is Cena? Cena? Cena. Not Senate? Well, I know it's Senate. Well, it means Senate, but is it Cena or is it Senatus? Like, wait. Senatus Populusque Romanus. That's how you say SPQR, right? Is it Senatus or is it Sina Populusque Romanus? I'm probably making a lot of Roman lovers cringe at this moment, but I'm still learning. Like, I really like classical history and I want to learn more about it.
Hey, PG,
So,
have you seen yet that in your yellow building tab, let's call it, your public forum tree, if you go down the path of like the amphitheater, you actually get to make like an arena, I believe, in your main cities. And those arenas allow you to recruit gladiators.
okay.
That's something that just you may find interesting. You may also get war dogs from it as well.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to release the hounds like Mr. Burns.
Every time I've played around with the fucking the war dogs, it's always been hilarious.
I've actually never used war dogs. I'm gonna have to try that. Olosiel, is that how you say your name? Do you like Biden? I did not vote for him. But so far, I think Biden's okay. I knew he was gonna back down from a lot of his promises, and a lot of people on the left are pretty disappointed that he is backing down on his promises, and that's what you can expect from a politician that's been in the Senate for 40 plus years. I respect that Biden is a lifelong politician. He has made a name for himself. He was vice president of the United States while serving in the Senate for many years. He was the chair of the Judiciary Committee. He was a chair of the Foreign Relations Committee. And he made a name for himself, and he is much like Jack Kennedy was. He was much like maybe I think Barry Goldwater. Like he's one of the politicians. If you're like when in about 20 to 40 years, if you ever want to think of like a big name politician, you're going to think of Joe Biden because he became president of the United States. He's one of the very few presidents that we've had that came from the United States Senate. So it's nice to see that we have someone that has Senate experience. That means that he's going to be able to push through a lot of legislation while working with the Senate because he's known the people in the Senate. The people that are in the Senate right now, he's going to be able to work with them, with Chuck Schumer, with Mitch McConnell. But that does not mean that he's going to be able to do everything correctly. So it's kind of a mixed bag. I think that Joe Biden is okay in terms of his Senate experience and his experience in politics in general. But as he is so far during his presidency, it's
At the start of the game,
to be said.
Our trade value was at 63. It is now worth 140.
Is that good?
Yes, that is good.
Wow.
It's going up because we're acquiring more resources to trade, but also because the longer you trade with someone, you get a loyalty bonus, like a long-term trade bonus.
My proud people treasure the blood bond between us. Do you not see it?
Whose navy was that?
Somewhere in the Black Sea.
Yeah, the Tribali fought him. Maybe it was the Odrysians. Probably was.
At your command.
Anyway, go get you some city.
Oh.
Oh, that's a slaughter.
Yeah, it is. Only
Slaughter.
six.
You don't even need to fight it. It's a
Only
slaughter.
600 against 3,263. It's funny because it's actually funny. If I do it aggressively, I'm actually gonna have more forces at the end of it.
Yeah. So it's just a different strategy. If you're very high on ranged units, then cautious helps. If you are mostly melee, then aggressive helps. If your skirmishers aren't as great, it also negates bonuses from their skirmishers, and then balance is just in the middle. Yeah, your land force didn't have much skirmishers. That's why aggressive would work better for you. Well, by the end of this, you have wiped out the Etruscan League, all their territory. I have wiped out Epirus, incidentally, with Athens taking one of the settlements, and I've taken Tylus.
That's actually really awesome that we actually made a lot of progress in this live stream.
We have 13 settlements between us and our client states, so you, me, and Athens, basically. We now completely control Italia. We have 95 land units between us and 15 naval units. So what remains is acquiring through ownership, client states, or military allies 87 more settlements, Caledonia, and Mesopotamia, while building up our land and naval forces.
Okay, so you want to go ahead and end it right here?
Sure. If you are done, then we shall go ahead and end it.
All right, I'm good to go if you are.
Can I save the game when it's your turn? Okay, I cannot save the game when it's your turn.
I'll go ahead and send a save over, or I'll go ahead and do a couple of things, and then I'll send it over to you.
All right, I was gonna say, I think if you save it, then I get the save as well. I think. I could be wrong. Might be wrong. Either way, when you hit end turn, it auto saves.
Oh, Syracuse actually beat the crap out of Carthage. They pushed them out of Sicily.
Nice. That's good for you.
I just noticed that. That's awesome.
And to get Syracuse as a friend, you have a secure friend in Sicily.
So you may speak as you wish, and we will give you an...
Carthage still owns Sardinia.
All right, I sent it over to you.
Have you? Oh, there it goes. A son comes of age. A child is born. Oh, so many things. All right, let me save the game. I named the saved after you.
Okay.
Save succeeded. All right, we're good.
All right, I'll go ahead and wrap it up on my end.
Alrighty.
Alright guys, if you guys like this, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more Total War Rome content, just hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything else whenever I do release it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. Thank you guys all for watching this video. This is the longest live stream that I've done that is a non-election coverage live stream. So again, I appreciate those who have joined me today to watch this live stream. So again, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.